Alright, so in this video we're going to look at determining the number of solutions and what kind of solutions we will have from a quadratic equation. Alright, so if we have a quadratic equation, and let's say it's in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. We want to know, are we going to have two real solutions, two imaginary solutions, or one real solution? Okay, well, you know the quadratic formula is x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, so what we do when we're looking for the types of solutions, we use the discriminant. That's the part underneath the radical in the quadratic equation. Okay, so if b squared minus 4ac is positive, greater than 0, that means we get a positive number, then we'll have two unique real solutions, two unequal real solutions. If b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0, then we'll have one real solution. And then if b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, then we will have two imaginary solutions. So if b squared minus 4ac is negative, then that means we'll have two imaginary solutions. All right, so, and it makes sense. I mean, look at this. If this is a positive number, then we've got negative b plus or minus the square root of a positive number over 2a. So we'll have negative b plus the square root of that positive number over 2a, b minus the square root of the positive number over 2a. Okay, well, if this is 0, then this term here goes out, and all we're left with is negative b over 2a. So you can see how that's only one real solution. And then if this is less than 0, then we have a negative number under the square root. And so you know if you have a negative under the square root, then that's going to be I square root of whatever this number is. And so there's your two imaginary solutions. Okay, so let's look at our first example. We want to determine the number and types of solutions. All right, so I need to calculate b squared minus 4ac, which that's going to be, and you can see from this, from our equation, a is the number in front of x squared, b is the number in front of x, and c is your constant. Okay, and it all has to be on one side of the equal sign set equal to 0. Alright, so here we get a is equal to 3, b is 4, and c is negative 5. Okay, so let's plug it in. So I get 4 squared minus 4 times a times c. And that's going to give me 16, and that's going to be plus 60, which equals 76. And 76 is positive, and so that means I will have two real solutions. Okay. All right. Let's look at the next one. All right, so how about this one? Well, I need to find b squared minus 4ac, and I get a is equal to 9, b is negative 6, and c is 1. Alright, so let's plug this in. So I get negative 6 squared minus 4 times 9, okay, times 1. And so that's going to be 36 minus, and then this is 36, which equals 0. Okay, So b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0, so that means I have one real solution. All right, and then the last one. Okay, so we need to calculate b squared minus 4ac. Well, I have a is equal to 3, b is negative 8, and c is 7. All right, so let's plug this in. So I get negative 8 squared minus 4 times a times c. And so that is going to be 64 minus, and then let's see, 28 times 3 minus 84 is going to give me negative 20. Okay. And negative 20 is less than 0. Okay, so that means I will have two imaginary solutions. Alright, so I hope this video helped. Give me a like, subscribe, check out my other videos, and thanks for watching.